All right, welcome to another installment of Comparative Reasoning. I'm your host, Cedric Kennedy, and maybe not with me is Sidra Owens, the soon to one day be illustrious writer and author. So you might want to get those first 3 books. Go ahead, but I'm gonna switch over to the main screen now. And the title of this, as you already seen just by in your emails or if you're just browsing YouTube, is Richard Medhurst Begs for Money. Now, if you don't know who he is, it seems that he's Syrian. That's not even an issue. It don't matter. But that's what he really talks about a lot, and I don't blame him. But he's predominantly unapologetically progressive. I do care about that, and he does respond to people in chat. He's responded to me, and that's great. That's amazing. So that's all innocent, And you know what? He responded to me. I appreciate that. It made me like him a whole lot more, and it made me, at points, want to talk about him. But he's got such a following. He doesn't need my help. But that doesn't mean a little bit doesn't go a long way. So I would bring, if I have to, if he sparks something that I hadn't thought of, then I would definitely bring it up. Thought of, or somebody had already said something about it. So that's what I would do. But here's the thing. There was a time ago where Young Turks and Secular Talk, kings of social media, and they still are. However, there was the whole work with us, help us, yada, 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 and we don't give anything back. That's what they did. Give us your money, give us your views, give us your likes, but we're not going to give you anything back. And then later they said, oh, I know how to give things back. We know how to work with you. So if you give us money, you get access to stuff earlier. What? That's it. Well, $5,000, you get to have a personal conversation with Cenk Uygur. What? That's how that was. Kyle Kalinske, if you give him a lot of money, you get access to things faster and faster. And that's it. It's just a couple of bucks, just asking for, 1.3 million viewers to give him, a couple of bucks for, it's just as much as a cup of coffee, as he would always say. You're really just giving me, a little cup of coffee. Okay. What's he giving back? See, if they want to give anything back, it would have been outright, tangible, clear as day solutions. And not how to give them more money, but ways that you can be effective or help someone become more effective in trying to change this system. That's what they could have done. At one point, Young Turks was actually doing that. So, they gave nothing, and they keep getting everything. That's weird. But they let you know, hey, if you don't give us money, we can't give you the reports that we do. Aren't you scared of not getting the honesty? So give us money, because if you don't, the others will, and they will have to report as they do. That is literally what they did. So people, I'm scared. I need the news. I need the honesty. And yes, that's true, we do. But man, it should be a mafia racket to do it. As they talk about mafia rackets in the government and stuff. Just saying. Now, Richard Medhurst, he at points will offer solutions here and there. And that's great. That's why I kept watching him. And then I asked him a very important question, because it always comes back, right? I asked him a very important question, and that important question was, hey, could you check out my channel just for a little bit when you're done? He and I had a subtle back and forth, which is pretty cool. So I figured it'd be all right if I asked him to check out my channel just a little bit. It's live, it's chat, And he read the comment, and I could see his face because it led off with talking about what he's talking about. And I could see him subtly nodding his head. And then when we got down to the, hey, can you check out my channel? I saw his eyes kind of just look down like, I'm not doing that. It's a very classic look on people's faces. I'm not doing that. It's always that quick and yet half-assed lowering of the eyes and then that lilt of the head and like, that ain't happening. That's what that was. And that was, normally I'll just do at and whoever the host is, that's when I want to get their attention. And I just wrote, I saw that look and I just moved on. And I told Sidra, I said, TYT, Kyle Kalinske, well, Secular Talk, they've been losing money because of what YouTube has done. But because YouTube pays, they are a sponsor of the Young Turks, Jank and them can't call them out on any bullshit anymore. They can't. And they want the advertisement revenue, so they have to abide by all the rules of Google. Because Google bought out YouTube and demonetized everything, so only a few things can gain absolute money like they used to. So Jank and them are playing ball, and they're doing what they can. They're not talking bad about YouTube. They're not talking bad about Google or anything that they have anything to do with. And so they get paid normally by the advertisements. At first they were saying in their closings was, yeah, we, the demonetizations and stuff, we need your help and yada, 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 so we can keep give you progressive media and all this other stuff. Then they shut up about that. It's, they're playing ball. They're twisting their backs to do whatever they got to do to keep that money, because that's more important than the message. That's more important than you, the money. Now, Richard Medhurst, I told Sidra, he's going to go through this.
How do you edit this?
He's going through this right now. Because I said he is speaking truth to the people while everyone else kept saying truth to power. I was like, no, he's speaking truth to the people. Because the people need to hear it, not the people in power. The people in power hear it. They know it. And they made every contingency plan to stop it. But he's going to go through this. And when he does, if anyone that asked him, hey, check out my channel, check out my blog, can you and I chill? Hey, I would like to be on your show. The little guy, helping out the littlest guy. How many of those people are going to help him when he finally needs help? Because it's going to happen. He's speaking a lot of truth. He's getting a lot of momentum. And he's getting very popular, very quick. And they're going to get him. Because that's what's going to happen. It always happens. And today it finally happened. It's like, YouTube demonetized me. I thought, yeah, know what? No shit. Okay. And then I go to it. I go to his damn channel. And he is literally outright up in arms and begging, look, you can pay me here. You can give me money here. Donate. Give me money. Give me money. That's what he cared about. See, it comes out. That truth comes out when you're either scared or pissed off. That's when the true you shows up. When you're scared or pissed off. That's it. And all he's doing is give me money, give me money, give me money. And
yeah, he's screaming about this. You can't let this stand. How is him benefiting by us giving him money, helping us?
That's the question, right?
Yeah. So we can listen to him rant? I don't want to pay for that.
Nobody wants to, look, straight up. Nobody wants to pay me money. Nobody wants to give me, I'm just asking for $1. Because that's as low as I can go on Patreon. It used to be 10 cents, but then they changed it. Just saying, think about that. And if you're like, I wouldn't give you money because 10 cents, what you going to do with 10 cents? And it's like, okay, so do you want me to ask you for $5 or $10? What? You can't be satisfied. You can't be pleased. And
he also doesn't offer resources. Not resources, excuse me, solutions other than get your pitchforks.
And
is he going to be out here with us with these pitchforks?
No, he's going to be there saying, give me money. He's got nothing. That's it. He's got nothing to offer but everything to complain about. I don't make any money, and I give way more solutions than every one of these so-called progressive media places, combined. You can go and check me from day one. From day one, I've given solutions. Even if they were lofty, even if they were more, idealistic and whatnot, no matter what, I have given you something that you can do. Something you can sink your teeth in. Something that would actually give some kind of change. And as I learned, I gave better. As I learned, I changed my thoughts, my ideals, my ways. As I learned, I gave you what you need. Solutions. Everyone else wants your money and then hype you up to be mad. I'll tell you what you need to be mad at. I'll tell you why you should be mad at it. And then I'll tell you exactly a possible way to fix it. And after that, I've done predominantly my job because I'm not able-bodied enough to do anything. And there's some videos where you can actually hear me start to cry as I get into that, and I just got to end it. Because it pissed me off and hurts me that much that I can't do things to help people. And Richard Medhurst doesn't go through any of that. He doesn't have that problem. I don't give a shit what countries he's in. I wouldn't care what part of the Middle East, Africa, Europe. I don't give a damn where he is. He can offer solutions. If you got enough wherewithal and information to tell us why we should be mad, you should have just enough to say, how do we stop being mad and solve this shit? And asking for money when you get demonetized from people that you probably done turned your back to, you can go fuck yourself. Seriously. You know, and yeah, I did my part per se. I didn't give him any money, but I went to Rockfin, I subscribed, I went to him. You know, I thought about becoming, you know, a little money giver on Rockfin for him. You know, if I was going to start working on Medium until Medium fucked us over a little bit. They didn't take away everything, but they did YouTube it a bit. Well, Google it. Google is your friend, everybody. They're the ones that bought YouTube and then make sure you got no money, so Google is your friend. Keep that in mind. Google is the best friend you have to take everything from you. I don't want a friend like that. And that's one reason why I listen to him and go into Rockfin. And I don't know if Rockfin is great. I don't. Because I signed up for and tried to become a creator and nothing happened. So, I don't know. And they go on a cryptocurrency as well. But it's better than nothing. It's better than what YouTube is doing. That's truthfully it. It's better than what YouTube is doing. But hey, Google's your friend. That's why I use Ecosia. That's why Sidra use Brave and Ecosia. You know? That's why. That's why we made switches. That's why we look for different email areas and we can, and if possible, start signing up for those. But there's no other email service that's honestly half as decent. And it sucks. And I've tried 3 of them. But you gonna beg for money from people that you turn your back to? No. No. That makes you get an unsubscribe right there. I asked you for one thing and you couldn't do it. Oh yeah, it might be like, well, if I do it for him, then I'm gonna have to do it for everybody. Everybody's giving you money, then fucking do it. You owe them. You owe them. Oh, and then finally he wants to sit there and be like, well, you know, other people, they're doing it to me, then they're going to do it to all the other little people. No shit, you cunt. You stupid fucking cunt. Of course. It's already happened to bigger fish than you. It's happened to smaller fish. Fuck you, bitch. I can't even get monetized because I couldn't get the 4,000 hours. I can't get the 1,000 subscribers. So you, Benjamin Dixon, Secular Talk, the Young Turks, anyone out there that's literally getting money and not giving anything back, go fuck yourself. While Benjamin Dixon did a good thing that I'm going to talk about in a different post, and I'm really appreciative, but at the end of the goddamn day, give me your money, join my shit, and fuck off. That's the whole system. That's why they're grifters. That's why they're full of shit. And people that ain't getting money like me, and even if I had money, you think I'm doing stuff now? Imagine what I would do if I was getting money from y'all and making a living off of it. Imagine if I was making a living off of the people and stuff. That's the idea. They give you their money, you give them something in return. Something that they can use, something that they can do, something that shows that their hard-earned money is going to the right place. Don't give no goddamn charity. Fuck a damn charity, because you don't know if they doing the right thing with it anyway. Look at the Clinton Foundation and these other foundations and charities. Especially the ones that are made here and over there in Africa. Think about that shit. How they get all that money don't go to the people. They don't go to the poor. None of that. It goes to the pockets of the wealthy, and them giving the charity is a write-off anyway. So that's just more money to them. And who's paying it? Taxpayers. So fuck all y'all. Fuck that shit. No. If there was any podcaster that was legitimately for the people, it would definitely be me. And anyone that's going to offer you solutions instead of just hyping you up on the problems. You got to tell what the problem is and then solve it. It's math, goddammit. It's simple as that. It's like, yeah, 2 + 2 equals what? You know what? There's a reason why it's 2 + 2, and they people are fucking you over, and you should be up in arms and kill at least one of the twos. No, let's solve it. Let's solve it so we can move forward. But no, if they solve it, what would happen? People like Richard Medhurst and stuff, you solve the problems, you know, Benjamin Dixon and Young Turks and Secular Talk, Tom Hartman. If you actually solve the problems, they got nothing to report on. They've got no ability to make money, because what they're going to do is say, yeah, today was a happy day. No, they don't want that. Because if they did want it, they'd be doing their best to solve it, because they got the power, they got the platform, they got the reach, and they got the collective. So Richard Medhurst begs for money because he a bitch. It's that simple. Don't ask for my goddamn help when you won't even look my goddamn way. It's that simple. Cedric Kennedy and Sidra Owens, Comparative Reasoning. Thank you for listening.